Hey good people, how are you guys doing? I hope you've been having a wonderful year so far. I know I've disappeared, I just snuck out of this channel and I didn't say anything, and so I'm back to let you know what happened, why I've been away, what I've been up to since I've left YouTube, and what to expect going forward on this channel. First off, I want to say thank you to all the people who've subscribed to my channel. We are at 808 now, and I know a few people have dropped off, probably because I kind of disappeared, but yeah, super grateful for all 800 of you, and I'm actually hoping that at least 200 more people can subscribe so we get to 1,000 subscribers, and then I'll be able to keep you posted on what's happening. But yeah, just to let you know, I did take a time off. I posted this on my Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram, I think around the 6th of January I did a post where I talked about taking time off from social media and just taking my time to sit back, reflect, and plan the year ahead. And within that time I've been doing a lot of other things, but yeah, what really happened last year was I came up here shamelessly announced that I was going to do Vlogmas, but I did say that I wasn't going to do every single day of the week, which the proper gurus do. I was going to do a couple of days a week and just kind of challenge myself to make more and more videos and just kind of get the hang of YouTubing. Yeah, through that. It was kind of like a practice session to get me into posting as much as possible, as often as possible, and so on. So I did my first video, which I showed you guys, the Christmas decor we had. It feels like such an old story right now because we're in March. It's the 1st of March, and can I first say Happy New Month? Happy New Month. I thought, wow, 1st of March, yeah, it's a good time for me to pop in here and say hi to you guys, see how y'all are doing. And I also want to mention that someone wrote to me on Instagram, and it was such a sweet message because they came up and said, just dropping a message here, letting you know that I miss your content and I'm looking forward to seeing you back on YouTube. And I think that messages like that are really, really nice to see because it's not easy to make YouTube videos. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it takes a lot of effort and time and all that to do this kind of work. And that's part of the reason why I hopped off. So I started my Vlogmas week and I did 2 videos. And by the time I was recording my 3rd one, I just felt this strong physical resistance against making the video. And I'd been quite stressed about it just before that. So I remember thinking, should I just push forward? Should I just make this video? Just, sometimes you just have to, plod on ahead and then somehow you'll get the hang of things or you'll get into the groove of things. But I wasn't really into it. And I decided not to force myself because I think sometimes it's really important to listen to your body, to listen to your inner being. Because sometimes your subconscious knows a lot better than you do. Yeah, so there are times to push yourself and there are times to kind of just sit back and, take time off. So I did feel that sense and I didn't know how long I would take off, but over time I decided, I'm going to really pause this YouTube thing and see what's up. And if I'm going to come back, I'm going to come back, but I'll give myself time and the grace to kind of take a time out, a real time out. So interestingly, around the same time, we'd been in Nairobi, obviously, and then there was this weekend when 2 really big concerts were happening. So guys were out partying, big crowds and all that. And it was around the time when the Omicron variant was starting up and everybody got sick right after that weekend. And we had so many close calls. And as you guys know, we live in a house share, so we just decided to leave Nairobi because we were thinking, it's a little too scary. We don't want to miss out on the holidays because we were planning to go visit my parents, go with some friends, and we had a lot of things planned for the holidays. So we didn't want it to be ruined, so we decided to head out early enough. Thank goodness we have a friend who lives out of town, so we basically ran up and stayed with him for the rest of December, which was a really, really good time. And as soon as we got to Naivasha, I just felt this kind of, like it's time to just pause, just relax, just get out of the Nairobism or the city, kind of pressures and life and all that, and just kind of reflect on the year that's been. I was really looking for clarity last year. I had lots of things which I was trying to find a clear path on, and I feel like, wow, am I sharing too much? It doesn't really matter. I started to kind of find that through stopping certain things and taking kind of stepping back. So going to Naivasha was really good for that, and I really started to, reflect on my year and all that I've been doing, what was working, what wasn't, and I actually wrote a blog about this. So if you check on my banner, somewhere on the right hand, I think, is my website, and I write blogs on there. So you can catch up with what I've actually been up to, because I've been blogging since January, February, I've been writing a few blogs. And so I just needed time out, and I think that's necessary sometimes, and it happens when it happens, and you don't necessarily plan it sometimes, which was the case for me last year. But here I am. I really thought I would just take December off and be back swinging, in January. But January was also quite a different kind of time, and so was February. So I was still easing into the year, and I've had such a good start. I've got to say, I've had a really good start to the year so far. I've been doing something I would never have imagined Sheila would do. I've been going to the gym, doing some strength training and just overall fitness, because I think it's nice to have a fitness practice that is just part of your lifestyle. So that's been fun. We did a lot of traveling. I went to national parks. I went to kind of a museum, I guess you would call it. This place called the African Heritage House. I did a blog about it, which you can also read on my blog. Oh guys, by the way, I don't know if you guys know, I've been doing 3 separate things. I've been blogging, I've been running a podcast, which I'm going to link somewhere. I'm going to put it on the description box. So if you guys want to go and listen, it's on there. So I had to sit down and figure out what are my priorities, what do I want to focus on? What is it that gives back to me as much as I give to it? YouTubing is a lot of work, as I mentioned, especially when you're doing it solo. You're doing the recording, the editing, all the work. It can take a lot of time, and I decided that there were certain things I wanted to focus more of my time and energy on. One of them is writing, because it's a big passion of mine. I really enjoy writing. And also the podcast, which I've been on and off with, and I really want to get consistent with that. And I'm just really putting this out here, and it feels a little bit, but the podcast is one of my major things that I want to focus on this year and going forward. So I will be popping in and out of this channel, sharing bits and bobs which I think might be interesting or helpful or useful, or add some kind of value to your day, whether it makes you smile or it makes you think, or it makes you wonder, or it makes you try something new, all that stuff. I feel I want to make videos that matter to me, that make sense to me, and sometimes it's not going to be every other week that I have an idea I want to share in that way. So yes, you will be seeing me here on and off, but in the meantime, I will be on my website. Just come on in there, subscribe to my newsletter. I'm going to be sharing what I'll be doing on my newsletter. And I look forward to seeing you guys over on the blog. I just hopped in here to let you guys know that I would be posting regularly, or rather every other week, or as often as I used to before, even though it wasn't perfect. But I was posting quite a bit. And maybe over time it'll also incrementally be weekly or whatever, but I don't want to make any promises I can't keep. So for now, I'm just going to let you guys know that I'll be coming in and out, so do stay with me and look out for more videos going forward. So far, like I said, I've been up to quite a few things that I've enjoyed, especially towards the end of last year, and I took videos, and I just want to share those moments and things with you because it was a good time. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a lovely week. So far it's Monday, and I'm wishing you all a wonderful March. I hope your dreams come true, and see you next time when I'm back on here.